everyone, it's time for my August favorites. First, before I get into the video, I just wanted to thank everybody who entered my giveaway that I did last month. It just recently ended. I contacted the winner of my August giveaway through a direct message on YouTube, so definitely check there. I also announced who won on my Twitter account, so you can check there as well. However, I do have another giveaway coming up this month, so definitely stay tuned to my channel. So let's get into today's favorites. I'm gonna start by saying I definitely have some new favorites, new products that I tried this month, but I also have a lot of old favorites, things that were already in my collection that I sort of refound this month. The first product I purchased earlier this month, it is from E.L.F. Cosmetics. It's a contouring blush and bronzer in the color St. Lucia. This is definitely a YouTube favorite, and I finally broke down and bought it this month. I'm so glad that I did. I loved it so much after about a week of using it that I put it into the giveaway I did last month, so many of you have already seen this, but it is a new favorite. This next product I actually have been using all summer, but haven't included it in a favorites video yet, so I thought it was due time. I have been loving this. It is basically just a powder foundation. I've been using it on top of liquid foundation when I want a little fuller coverage. I have just a sample size, but I will probably be repurchasing this Kat Von D Lock It In Powder Foundation. I have it in the color medium. Next, I wanted to share with you one of my all-time favorite eyeshadow palettes. I actually lost it a couple years ago, was so upset, looked for it everywhere, couldn't find it, just finally resigned myself to the fact that it was lost, and so I went out and repurchased a brand new one. This is the Too Faced Romantic Eye Palette. If you are a beginner to eye makeup, you should definitely think about purchasing this palette because it has a couple cards in it that tell you different looks you can create by using this palette. I like it because it has some great highlight shades. It also has some purples. I have kind of green-blue eyes, so that looks really good with my eye color, but then it has some fun colors, a gold, a really bronzy brown as well. For eyeliner, I generally tend to gravitate towards liquid liner just because it stays really well. However, there are some great pencil eyeliners. One of my favorites that I rediscovered, refound this month is definitely the Smashbox waterproof Kohl liner, and this one I think is in the color Sumatra or brown. I can't remember which one. This month my lips have been crazy chapped. We've had really insane weather this month, so I'm not sure if it's that or if it's some other unknown reason, but basically I have been using and abusing this Burt's Bees lip balm. Without it, my lips would be in so much worse shape. I've actually been able to rehydrate them and keep them to an acceptable level. Speaking of lip products, pretty much all of this month I have been wearing this Revlon Color Stay Balm Stain in the color Honey. I really like this balm stain because it's very hydrating on the lips and it's a natural color. This month I have been rocking a big full sock bun a lot more often because it's been so hot and it's just been necessary to get all of my hair like out of the way basically. I did a tutorial on how I do my sock bun. You can take a look at that video. I'll put a link in the description. To create and keep this big sock bun in place, I have been needing the Got To Be Too Sexy Voluptuous Volume Hairspray. This is by far my favorite hairspray. It has just about the same hold as any good hairspray, but the reason that I love it so much is the scent. For nails this month, it is probably no surprise that I have been absolutely loving the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel Nail Polish. I did a full review on this on my channel. You can check it out. I talk about the pros and the cons. This is the nail polish that's supposed to last for 2 weeks and look kind of like a gel manicure. I have been loving these two colors. I've been wearing them pretty much all month, and then I have not tried the red color in Red Eye yet. The colors I have tried and liked are Pink Up and Tidal Wave. Last but certainly not least, this month I'm including a book. I asked you guys on Twitter if it was okay if I included a book in my favorites. I know it's not a makeup product. I tend to end up reading a lot of books because I do audiobooks. I just love them. No shame there at all. I listen to them on the way to work. I listen to them while I'm doing things around the house, and I get through a lot of them. But my absolute favorite book this month, and maybe even this summer, is the book Wild: From Lost to Found on the Pacific Crest Trail. It's by Cheryl. I just got on the bandwagon here because it is being made into a movie with Reese Witherspoon. I'll admit, when they say that a book's gonna be made into a movie, I like to go and read the book first and then see the movie. It's about a woman, and I think she's around 26 years old. It's memoir, so it's actually a true story of this woman. And she basically decides that she's going to hike a good portion of the Pacific Crest Trail from California to Oregon, and I think she does over 1,000 miles. She hikes and backpacks that, and she has basically no backpacking or hiking experience previously, which I do not recommend doing something like she did, but it's just an incredible story. It's really interesting, and she just goes into detail about everything that's happened. She talks a lot about her life as well, her relationship with her mother. It's a great book. It does have some sort of adult situations because she has a little bit of a seedy past. Speaking of books, if you have a recommendation for me, let me know in the comments below or tweet it to me or whatever. I love reading books, so I'd love to hear your suggestions and your recommendations. I like pretty much any kind of book. I'll read anything if it's a good story or a good book. Things that are memoirs I'll read science fiction, I'll read young adult. I mean, really, I will read pretty much anything as long as it's a good story. So those are all of my August favorites. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please click the like button so that I know to do more favorite videos in the future. If you want to follow me outside of YouTube, you can check out my Twitter, Instagram, and blog. I will put links to those in the description below. Other than that, I hope you're having a really great day, and I will see you next time.